Oh. Morning, welcome to my living room. The spare room has become a non-runner for YouTube videos. So we're back to this. We're back to very casual videos, but I feel like I don't care what the background is in people's videos, and I figure you probably won't care either. It's now 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning and I want to do my makeup. Excuse the floppy boobs. I'm just out of the bed. If you want to see what my current favourites are, things I've been loving putting on my face, then have a look through this video, because everything I'm going to put on my face this morning is what I have been loving. I've received so many compliments on my makeup when I wear this. Literally in the last week when I've been wearing it, like 3 people were like, your makeup looks incredible. I'm like, thank you, thank you. And let's just get started. Okay, first thing, I got this in Penneys with a little spatula thing that's in the other room. Best investment I've made in a long time. Really, really good for like mixing product and stuff. So if you can get your hands on this, definitely get it. I think it was $2.50, $3.50, $4.50, so it was under £5 anyway, so really, really good. And I remember a few years ago wanting one of these and a spatula and looking on Amazon, and they were like £15, so bargain. Now I am still using my EX1 Cosmetics Invisiwear foundation. Fabulous, cruelty-free, no animal products, so it is vegan. Now they released some lighter shades, right? So initially when I bought and reviewed it, it was a shade that was too dark for me, and I used to wear it when I wore fake tan, but it was really nice. They released some lighter shades. They saw my review video and they said, hey Laura, we noticed can we send you our lighter shades? So they sent me the 3 lighter shades they released, and I think the formula is different. I don't like them as much. I just take like a pump and a half of this, which is in the shade F100. So to lighten it up, I use the Illamasqua Skin Based Foundation in the shade SB01, which is pure white. We're running a little low on this. Sorry neighbours. Just mix it up. I'm going to use one of these flawless brushes. They're the same as the Real Techniques ones, and I'm going to buff it into the skin. I was a beauty blender lover, but for this combination of foundations, I feel like brushes are best. I'm going to bring that foundation down onto my neck slightly. How scary do my eyes look? I forgot to get concealer. You're going to see my bum. I hated this when I first used it, but I've since started using it again and I really like it. I have a different way of applying it though. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and Corrector in the tube. So I just take a little bit of that, and then the Sigma Large Shader Brush, which is a synthetic flat brush, and I literally use that just to apply the concealer under my eyes and anywhere else I want some brightening. I really literally want to book another holiday, but there's a couple of reasons why I can't. Number 1, I'm trying to save for a house, and number 2, oh yeah, leave. I can't get annual leave. I bugger all left. I have so many trips booked for the rest of the year. It's after taking up all my allocated leave, so that's shite. I then take a dry beauty blender. I know everyone says use it wet, but I find it better with concealer dry, and I just literally very lightly stamp it into the skin. And then I put the leftovers across the eyelid, almost like I'm using it as a primer. Well, actually exactly like I'm using it as a primer. And it cancels out the veins and the redness on my eye. Now quickly before it creases, I need to act really quickly. I'm going to take my Enchant by Joanne Larby brush, the second to largest one, and my Holy Grail powder, which is the Faced Primed Poreless. And I'm literally just going to take a little bit and just like stamp it under my eyes to set, and then my eyelids, and then the rest of my face, because once that is done, that's the main thing. This powder is still my absolute favourite. My skin just never looks the same if I don't use it. It's exactly as the name suggests, primed and poreless. It literally leaves your skin looking flawless, airbrushed, like it hasn't got any pores. It's absolutely amazing. The only thing is, I absolutely whore through it. I've only used this probably maybe 15 times. Sick nah. Hopefully when I have my house, I'll have like a dedicated filming room and I can have consistent lighting. The dream. Now obviously I look like completely blank canvas. Let's add some colour back to this. This has been my new Holy Grail bronzer. This is the BareMinerals Invisible Bronze in the shade Fair to Light. Now this is a very light bronzer, but if you struggled, oh actually it looks pretty dark there. I promise it goes on quite sheer. If you struggle to find a bronzer that doesn't look weird on your skin because you're so fair, this is literally the one for you. I use it with my Real Techniques blush brush, in my opinion too big for blush. I just swirl it in the product and I just apply it kind of in no particular area but on the outside perimeters of my face, just to add a little bit of bronze, a little bit of colour, a little bit of structure. And it just looks like I've been out in the sun. It doesn't look like I applied a ton of bronzer. It literally just looks like a tan. And I'm obsessed with it. And then a little bit under my jawline. If I can find links to anything, I will leave them in the description box down below if you'd like to buy them for yourself. I was sent this in PR, so I'm not sure the price. I'm sure it's in around the €30 mark. That's kind of the BareMinerals price point. I nearly died when they emailed me asking if they want to send me stuff. I was like, yeah. But this is the standout product they've sent me. I like their lip gloss too. My blush is something you probably won't be able to get a hold of. I bought this. No, I didn't actually buy this. I was sent this like 5 years ago. And I've gone back to using it again and it's amazing. It's the Hard Candy blush in the colour 125 Living Doll, right? And as you can see, it's pink with kind of yellow / gold veining. Every time I wear this, I get compliments on my makeup. I might be wearing everything else the same, but this just seems to get me instant compliments. I'm using the Enchant by JL third smallest or third biggest brush. See? It just adds a glow. There's an element of pink to it. Oh my god, I love it. I've never seen something that's the same colour as this. If you know of anything that might be a dupe, let me know and I will go certainly check it out and compare. See, oh my god, it looks so pretty. Okay, next we're going to do a little bit of highlight. This is my favourite highlight of all time. It's the Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter in the shade Goddess of Faith. We all know this. You're going to witness the glow. Put on your sunnies. Shit's about to go down. Yes. I'm only going to wear like a little bit today though, because I want to look kind of normal and not like an alien. A little bit down my nose. A little bit up here. Glowing. Next, I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows using the Meet Matrimony palette from the Balm, and I'm going to use this colour right here, which is Matte Reed, and I find it's a pretty good brow colour for me. So I'm going to just brush them out with a number 7 brow brush, and I'm going to use a Sephora number 15 brush to apply my brows. Brows done. I then just like to brush through them one more time to get rid of any excess product. And then to set, my Holy Grail Essence Make Me Brow Brow Gel. Fabulous, love it. It has little fibres in it, so it kind of plumps up your lashes ever so slightly, and it's a cruelty-free alternative to Benefit's Gimme Brow. Yes, Benefit is not cruelty-free. Everyone is very shocked to hear that because, I don't know, I have that impression too. I don't know, I think it's the branding, the way it's so like kitsch, and you just make these assumptions, but yeah, you can never be too certain. And this is also like €2 or €3 as opposed to Benefit's price tag, which is probably a lot more expensive. I'm going to zoom you in a little further now so you can actually see what I'm doing with my peepers. Hey, so this is going to be super simple. What I usually do is I either take the bronzer that I used or one of these two shades from the Meet Matrimony palette, which are Matte Lopez or Matte Evans, all the same. I'll just take maybe these for today, and the Enchant by JL blending brush. I am still using these brushes very regularly. I still really like them. So I'm just going to pop that into the crease, just a combination of the two shades here. And I kind of, because I'm getting that little bit older now, I go out with my colour as opposed to down. Do you know what, actually no matter what age you are, you probably should do that just to lift and lengthen the eyes. So you can see how seamlessly that blended. And then I just take Matte Evans, the bottom one, on the flat edge and just stamp that across the eye. I then take the combination of the two again on the point and I run that underneath my eye. Next I'm taking a Sigma smudge brush, which is the E21. This just kind of came free, I think, with something that I bought. And I'm going to go in with my favourite inner corner highlight colour, and you're going to be really surprised. This is the Shadow by Catrice. I'm not sure if this is limited edition or not. It was $4.50 and it's in the colour, oh god, it's in French, Dîner en Blanc. And it's the most perfect shimmery white. Wait till you see the difference. So just take that on the smudge brush and I just apply it on the inner tear duct. So pigmented, and look at the difference it makes. I feel like my eyes look really, really green today. To define the lash line ever so slightly, I'm going to take the Real Techniques brow brush, way too thick for brows in my opinion, and the matte reed colour, which is my brow colour again, and I'm just going to smudge that ever so slightly into the outer corner of my lashes, just to give the illusion of thicker lashes, and it'll look a little bit like I've applied liquid liner. Next, I'm going to just curl my lashes using my Tarte lash curlers, which have actually broken. I went into Penny's yesterday looking for their lash curler because so many people recommended that to me, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I'm going to use my Holy Grail Catrice Glam and Doll Curl and Volume Mascara. I've been harping on about this for probably bloody 6 months now. It's my Holy Grail mascara. This one's on its last legs, so don't judge it on what you're about to see here. Okay, this tube is literally done. Yeah, it did an alright job. Usually much more dramatic than this, but I mean, whatever, fine. For lips, I'm going to use the Body Shop's Lip Definer Crayon in the shade. Literally doesn't have a shade on it. Literally. It's this nude colour. Won't even focus. I'm just going to line my lips using that. It's a lot pinker than I thought. Damn. We'll see. Not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to use my Holy Grail NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the colour Abu Dhabi. It's my favourite one. I get asked all the time. I don't think this is going to match. Look. Yeah. Okay, that kind of worked out. Okay, that looks really good. Crucial step to my makeup. I'm going to take my lash curler again and I'm going to recurl my lashes. As I said in my amazing lashes video, it's going to be linked up there if you want to have a look, make sure your mascara is dry before you go back into curl. Otherwise you're going to be minus a few lashes. I just give them one last sneaky curl. Okay, so that is it. That is my regular everyday face. It took me 28 minutes on video. I think I could cut that down to 15 to 20 minutes without all the talking, and obviously I'm not on my usual makeup station, but I feel like I look pretty polished, I look pretty put together, I look pretty put together, I look presentable, I look like I made a little bit of effort, and if I was to like go crazy and go out for drinks after work, I definitely could do that if I was wearing this makeup. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next video.